I'm from Cuttack. I did my MBA in Noida, 2017 pass out. After that, I have lived most of my life in Mumbai for 4 years. I moved to Bangalore. So I was doing digital marketing at Paytm Insider, 2 years. Moved to Pocket Aces, which is the parent company of Filter Copy Dice Media. So since 2015, I have been actively talking about content, startups and everything because I've always worked with startups. Now what happened is since last year I started doing a lot of videos as a part of series on how to grow a startup or how to start a startup. So I made one video on LinkedIn about what are the top things that first time founders should do. And that particular thing got a lot of traction by a lot of entrepreneurs and founders and CMOs. That also got picked up by LinkedIn's VP, and that's how I got featured in their creator program. So I'm one of the chosen ones in India. Like no one in Odisha is there at all. So I'm the only representative from the Odisha startup community, if there is a community also. So that's how everything all happened, and that's how the whole story is stitched together. And also I was surprised that they named me in the number one. So मैं भी उनको reach out करके बोल रहा था thanks. So if you're starting up a company which is an app or a product, and if you're a founder, and if you only understand business and not how product is built, it will be extremely difficult for you to hire people, and you will fail. That is what is happening with most of the founders also. They come from a typical business background, wanting to build a product and putting up the technical dhanda mentality. And that does not work in Indian context. So if in one line, if I have to say, then the first time entrepreneurs need to have a product mindset. Venture capitalists are asking very tough questions that how do you grow a startup? They're not much convinced about the idea. Train yourself in this particular thing to answer that. They ask you tough metrics. My journey did not start with joining an MNC, which is typical Oriya style. Also, my journey did not have, I am not a BTech grad. Neither I'm a doctor, which is a typical. So I started my journey in BBA, where I was spending most of my time in doing music. So that was not a right path of a typical ODA family. I have to go to Noida. I have to join a startup at a low salary. So generally क्या होता है? I did my MBA, and everyone's wish is कि okay, you should get a 15 lakh salary package. But I joined a startup deciding a low package so that I can learn. I mean, I have an upfront and active plan to work with government on the startup ecosystem. I have reached out to XIMB and they told me, okay, people are not much interested. But yes, there is an active plan to work with government, all the MBA colleges that is in Odisha, XIMBs and everything.